how I turned VHS into DVD. A customer recently asked me, hey Dan, can you digitize my old VHS tapes for me? And I went, yeah. Then they asked me, and can you put them on DVD? And I went, yeah. Because if you don't know, the standard way I like to deliver these is just USB, right? It's what works best for me. It's what works best for most customers as well. The nice thing about the ones that I buy are one side is standard USB type A, the other is USB-C, so it's going to work on any computer nowadays and really most other devices that you would want to plug it into. But for some people, they want that DVD, and hey, I can respect that. It's been a little while since I've burned a DVD, so I put the time in, learned a method, now I'm going to show it to you. So first of all, checklist, what you need. Step one, of course, you need a video file. If you don't have that, what are you doing? So if you haven't seen, I posted a full video of my entire workflow of capturing VHS tapes. Check out my page just a few videos ago for that. Then afterwards, you will need discs. DVDs are super cheap these days. If you want, you can be like me and go with one of these fancy ones with a printable label at the front. If you have a printer that supports that, more on that later. Jewel cases, also very cheap, but they still keep the disc safe, keep it looking nice and classy and professional. And you need a DVD burner, DVD writer. I have this one, which is USB powered. Unfortunately, it just started giving me issues last night, so I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm going to be buying a new one soon. But in the meantime, I got this one from my old high school computer back in the day. All right, so speaking of computers, let's hop on the computer for the next step. So here we are on the computer, and wow, what a nice website this is. But we're not going to spend too much time on there today. Instead, we need to use DVD authorizing software. And what I like to use is called DVD Styler. It's free, and hey, it gets the job done. So we're going to set a few basic things. Disc label, let's call it home movies. Video bitrate, I mean, it depends. So the higher the bitrate, the better the quality, but also the more space that it takes on disk. For now, we'll just leave it at auto, but you can set them manually if you like. Audio bitrate, let's do 320. Video format, NTSC, because I'm in Canada. If you're in Europe, you don't want to do PAL. Aspect ratio, depends on what you capture them in. I capture them in 16:9, so I'm choosing 16:9, and here's my audio format. So we're going to hit OK. So here you can select the template for your DVD menu. I don't need this. I don't want a menu with my video files. I'm going from one tape to one DVD. I also think these look just kind of tacky. If you want to use them, they're here, and they do give you options to customize. There's lots of different things you can do there. For now, I'm going to select no template, and I'm also just going to delete everything that we have here so far. Cool. Now we grab my video file. We're going to drag and drop it in. I'm going to right click it and go to properties, because what I want to do, you see here, post commands, call last menu. That means that when the video is done playing, it's going to go to the menu. What's the issue there? We have no menu. So instead, I'm going to say exit. When you're done watching this movie, just stop the video. So I'll hit OK. Hit this little icon right here to burn the disc. So you could either burn it straight from here. I've heard that's not the best though. Instead, what I like to do is I create an ISO image, burn the disc, call it homemovie.iso. Call it whatever you want, doesn't really matter. And then we hit start. And the program I like to use to burn DVDs is called IMG Burn. I'll give all these different options. We're going to write an image file to disk. You can just drag and drop your ISO. You can browse for it however you want to do it. And I have verify checked, and we're going to hit the button. And this will take a little while, so we're just going to let it do its thing. Once it's done, you're going to hear a sound from it. It will either go either makes a happy little song, or you'll hear it go,
oh no.
I've run into this once, twice before. I don't yet know what's causing the problem, but it seems to be something with the ISO file itself. So I'm going to delete the previous ISO and just restart what I did in DVD Styler. Yeah, I'll just fast forward to once we get the good sound. So that's all done. Let's pop this guy out. So now we're going to print a label on this back to the computer real quick. So for printing the disc labels, I use My Image Garden. It's the software that came with my Canon printer. I'm going to say disc label, paper size, small inner circle. We're going to hit OK. Now they do give you the option of, you can choose one of their like preset layouts, you know? Or if you don't want to do that, you could even just add the elements yourself. My issues though is they don't give me the right tools where I can get this right with precision. So instead I use Photoshop. I create a little something here. It's super basic, but you have my business name with my logo, so people remember, hey, this is where it came from. And then a little label that actually just says what's on the disc. And then I go and I save that. I export it as a PNG. Let's just call it, I don't know, disc label. And then we are going to go into My Image Garden. We're going to say add image, and we can see that PNG I just exported, and choose background. You want it to be a photo, and then we're choosing that image. And there it is. It looks pretty good, right? So we'll hit print. That's all correct. Hit print. So we're getting a little message on the screen right there. That's totally normal with instructions. So we go over to the printer. Oh, and I'm going to put this in its little tray. So by the way, my printer, it's a Canon. It's Canon IP8720. It's a pretty affordable option for what it is. It's like 250 bucks if it's on sale, something like that. You can print on CDs and DVDs. They used to be a more common feature, but you just don't see it that often these days. So I hit the little button. It starts printing. Oh, and look at that. Nice, clean, simple, but I think it still looks professional. So with that, now you know.